Hello, I'm Alessandro Panettoni and welcome to Food 101.
Food, people. Let's talk about food. Oh, Shafi.
Hello, Daniel, how are you?
Oh, fabulous. Excellent, Shafi. And
Yes.
another week, another great episode on Food 101. And people, we are inviting you to please do listen to our podcast wherever you listen your podcast, plus our official website, www.food101.ca. So, what they can see about our
Oh,
website, Shafi?
they can see lots of recipe over there.
Oh yes,
That's for sure.
lots of recipe people. So please do visit www.food101.ca, our official website. And people, sooner or later, we will live through all cables. So tune in for that. We have a next project with Chef Alessandro that we are extending our coverage not only on live on social media but also on cable. Oh,
Fantastic.
imagine
Wow.
that be awesome. We are expanding, people. So expanding and expanding because our aim is to become bigger.
Better and bolder, of course.
Yes, indeed. We have a lot of projects this year on Food 101. We are building an app for our recipe. That's what you are checking now on our website. Plus, we will put on an app, which is Food 101 app. And sooner or later, you can access on Android or iOS. So, people, tune in for
Fantastic.
that. And we are expanding and expanding and expanding. And thank you for being our supporters for sure. So, Shafi, what will be our topic for today?
Today, I was thinking to do a pumpkin veggie burger.
Mm, pumpkin
Yes, a
baby.
little bit vegetarian today. And I have
Awesome,
even a soup
awesome.
after that. So let's talk about the pumpkin veggie burger first. Right? It's a simple veggie burger to make. It's easy ingredient. You need a pumpkin, cook as a mash, about 300 grams, potato, boil and mash, about 200 grams, great Parmigiano Reggiano. That one doesn't miss in my house, that's for sure. 30
Mhm,
grams, egg white, you need one egg white, breadcrumbs, about 40 grams, fresh rosemary, fine chop. If you like, it's optional anyway. And about teaspoon of salt, olive oil for cooking. Very simple process to make, easy instruction, really. You just gotta cook first your pumpkin. You cut your pumpkin into pieces and you boil or you steam. So remember, if you boil, they're gonna catch more water, so you have to make sure that that they're nice and drain after before you start to mash and cool down after. So you cook for about 10 to 15 minutes. Then you mash very well and into and let it cool down a little bit. You mix everything in a bowl. You combine it with the pumpkin, with the potatoes, the cheese, the eggs, white, breadcrumbs, rosemary, and the salt. You mix until you get a soft but very firm mixture. And that's it. After you start to give it the shape of the burger, with your hands. And then this is the recipe for about 4 burgers at home. And then you start to um, when you have to add in the mixture even some breadcrumbs too, and then you cook. So you use your pan, and you just heat some olive oil in the frying pan. You cook your burger on a medium heat, about 5 to 5 minutes, 4 to 5 minutes per side until it's nice and golden. If you want to use the oven because you don't want to use your frying pan, but you can bake for about 200 degrees Celsius for about 20 minutes. You just turn once halfway through, so like in 10 minutes you just flip it over. And then you serve like a classic burger. You can put all your topping that you like. You like, sliced tomato, sliced onion, your lettuce, your if you want your all your different kind of sauce that you prefer. And that's it with a nice bun. Or if you want, we can substitute with the gluten-free bun. We just eliminate the panko inside of the mixture. It's a very simple recipe, very 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 easy to make.
Simple but delicious, right, Shafi? For the vegetarian out there, please do try it. So, Shafi, what are the ingredients inside the vegetarian? Can we replace those?
Pumpkin, well, yes, of course, you can replace as you like. You can use zucchini if you want. If you want to use mushroom, if you want to use, always need as a base, almost like always a potato anyway. So it's always good to have a nice starch on the inside there. So to help you out, to hold the vegetable. Most of the vegetables got lots of water, so you have to be careful how you mix or how you combine all these ingredients. I feel very comfortable when I use the pumpkin because it's holding very very good with the potato. So it's almost like when we make gnocchi, the pumpkin gnocchi. We always mix with potato too. But yes, it's yeah. You can exchange with if you want zucchini, with the eggplant, with let's see what we can put. We can put some if you like some roots vegetable, like carrots, daikon, or let's see, taro roots. There is so many choice to try. You can try out. Just remember, if to make sure that if you steam or you boil, so it's take a different amount of water inside. So it's very important to cook nice and dry, so it's easy to smash. But you don't want it dry up too much, otherwise it's going to be doesn't going to smash good, mash good. Okay. And that's it. That's just the recipe is the same. So you just use your cheese, your egg white, and if you don't want the breadcrumbs, you don't gonna put the breadcrumbs. So you can use even the gluten-free breadcrumbs inside anyway. So it's easy way to do it. Rosemary match good with the pumpkin, even the sage if you want it. Thymes is okay too. So you can choose as you like. It depends on what kind of vegetable you want to use. Hello? Oh.
Delicious for sure, Shafi. Delicious. So after your veggie burger, people, you can do your soup too,
Yes,
right,
of
Shafi?
course, of course. So and then for soup, one soup that I really like is the butternut squash soup with crouton, homemade crouton and gorgonzola cheese. Because it's a nice match with it's not a very strong, like a very, it's almost a sweet flavor with the butternut squash, but then you put on the other side you put the gorgonzola, give it a salty flavor. Okay, so very easy ingredient to use: banana squash, peel and dice, about 1.5 kilo, spring onion, 40 grams, water, you need about around 50 milli, extra virgin olive oil 30 milli, salt, about 1 tablespoon and a half, black pepper to taste. For the crouton, you use any kind of bread you like. Like on the recipe that you can find on our website, we use a sandwich bread, white or wheat, it's up to you. Never miss a home, especially in Canada. So you always find the sandwich bread. But
Anywhere.
if you like sourdough bread, or you like a little bit more, rustic bread, baguette, or you can do with that, no problem. Just also with the olive oil, and then you just get a cook after. What we're going to explain after the process. For the topping, we're going to put gorgonzola, pumpkin seeds, and extra virgin olive oil to drizzle for drizzle on top. So the method is very very easy to make. So you start with the soup. So you chop your spring onion. You eat 30 milliliters of olive oil in a large pot, whatever it's easy to add all these ingredients inside. So in a large pot over a medium heat, you add your onion and you cook for about 2 to 3 minutes until soft. And at that point, you add your diced butternut squash. You see it cook for 1 minute, then you put out the water inside, the salt, and then you cover. You cook for about 25, yeah, 25 minutes will be okay. Practically, you're gonna feel that the squash is gonna be very, very soft. Then it's time to blend. So you turn off the heat and you blend the soup into a nice, smooth, using a hand blender or even a regular blender. It's up to you. Make it a crouton, like I said before. Sliced bread, or if you want, you can use your sourdough bread, or if you want, even a gluten-free bread. So it's for whoever is intolerant. You heat your oven about 200 degrees Celsius. You remove the crust from the bread outside on the dark side. You cut it in small cubes, drizzle with a little bit of olive oil, and of course, salt and pepper, whatever you like. If you like a little bit even garlic powder, you can put some garlic powder flavor on it, some rosemary if you want, or some sage. And you bake for about 7 to 8 minutes. It's become nice and gold, crispy color. And that's it. After we prepare the topping, the gorgonzola cheese, we cut in small cubes, and then we serve the soup. The soup nice and warm, and a nice bowl with a nice crouton on top, and a nice gorgonzola, and your pumpkin seeds, and a drizzle of olive oil, and why not a little bit of crack of black pepper on top at the end. So this is it's a dairy-free soup. If we eliminate the gorgonzola, practically.
Shafi, can I change the gorgonzola to other kind of cheese?
Of course, if you want, you can put some burrata if you want it. If you want, you can put some goat cheese, some. Let me think. Let me think. What we can put would be nice match. Oh, Parmigiano, of course. You'll never go wrong with that. Um, Gruyere cheese too is going to be melted nice too. But you, of course, I think the burrata is very nice to see on top. But like I say, if you are dairy free, would be perfect just to eliminate the cheese, and you're okay to go, ready to go. It's a nice soup. You can arrange for any kind of allergy. So you can take off the bread for a gluten free. You can take off the cream or the cheese for the dairy free. And like I see on the picture, you put even some drizzle, some nice fresh cream on it. Would be very, very nice.
Cream, cream, cream. How about coconut milk, Shafi? Is it good
Coconut
too?
milk, yes. You can exchange coconut milk with the regular cream. Yes, it would be nice. Yeah, really vegetarian, no problem. Absolutely, vegan too. At the end.
Hmm. And people, before we continue our discussion for today, Chef Alessandro and I have a new podcast. A new podcast, people, called Pastry 101. So our first episode will start today. So tune in, Pastry 101. We always live every Sunday, back to back with Food 101 and Pastry 101. So Shafi, why we having a Pastry 101
Well, because
aside
we talk
from
about
Food
food,
101?
food. Yes, we talk about lots of food, and we want to make sure that we
Yes.
we cover all the part of the of the kitchen. It's very important. Well, we focus on the food 101, always about pasta, soup, main course. We don't focus too much on the pastry, so it would be nice to a little bit. Dedicate time, a little bit time on the pastry would be very nice. And they can always find the recipe on the food 101, of course. So the dessert, and the pastry over there too. So
Yes, people, please tune in because pastry plus food 101 or pastry 101 plus food 101, it goes together. If you are planning for a meal complete with soup, appetizer, soup, main course plus dessert, and of course, plus the pastry itself. So please do support us because This is only the beginning. We are more expanding, and who knows, Chef Alessandro will think one more podcast, which is well the same with food. Aside from pastry, aside from food, what else we can expand?
Yeah, yeah. We think about it. We think about it.
Yes, we will always think people because we are expanding and expanding as a part of Universal Podcast. And sooner or later, as I'm talking about, we are expanding through our network through TV or cable, which is we attract more subscribers, viewers, or something that will expand our network. So,
Yes.
Shafi, before we wrap up our discussion for today, I'm inviting you to please do listen to my other podcast, people. My other podcast, because my Abstract is already in sixth season. Abstract Poetry in third season, and my Book 101 review in sixth season too. Comedy 101 in third season, and of course, our Food 101 with Chef Alessandro. Food 101 soon to have a Pastry 101. Imagine Geography 101, Love Letters, Movie 101 Review, Music 101 are in fifth season, Science 101, Sex 101 in its fourth season, and our baby podcast, Spiritual Awakening 101, Trivia 101, Law 101, Mental Health 101, Motivation 101, Entrepreneurship 101, and of course, my Bible Verses 101. Please listen to them wherever you listen your podcast. So, Shafi, to wrap up our discussion for today.
So today we have two vegetarian dish, fantastic, very nice to make at home, very easy to make. Please try as much as possible. Especially the hamburger. It's easy to make even the winter time at home. You don't need a barbecue, so it's pretty easy to make. And the soup is, this beautiful weather outside. You really need something nice and warm, like this butternut squash soup, and with the gorgonzola, give it a little hint at the end. Yeah, it make you nice and warm. We really need it right now.
Yes, definitely. We need these Hatsu plus these veggie burgers for our, well, a great, to have a great day for sure, especially if you have a cold weather outside.
Yeah,
Winter, people, and we are almost there. Spring is coming for sure.
yeah, the barbecue's coming out too.
Yes, definitely. So, Shabby, uh, to can you give what they call this, a something that they looking forward for our pastry 101,
Wow.
because this coming after this.
Yes. So yes, something new that we talk about a lot, me and Lucas, Daniel, and we really want to make you guys enjoy, all the dessert as possible. As possible. It's not going to be only Italia. It's not going to be only a difficult recipe. We always, like usual, like we do with the food 101, we keep it nice and simple so that you can do at home, easy dessert. But we want to give you from the beginning. We want to give you the basic of the pastry, explain what it's all about, and then we're going to start with recipe, and lots of recipes.
Yes, lots of recipe, people. So visit our official website, www.food101.ca. That's our official website for Food 101 and Pastry 101. We will, well, mix it and make it assorted so that you can choose what you want, from appetizer, from pastry, from dessert to main course, and many more. So, Shafi,
Okay, people.
see you soon.
Bye bye.